Good morning to you, my students. And today we'll deal with the topic algebraic manipulations and how to expand brackets. It's very easy. So I will be taking you through page 104, exercise 11.1. Page 104, exercise 11.1. We have questions 1 to 4 in this exercise, and you are supposed to solve A to D in each of them. I'll give you an example. So if you talk of expansion in mathematics, you have something like bracket. For example, I have 2 bracket 10. This means 2 multiplied by 10, and that gives 20. Generally in mathematics, brackets denotes multiplication. What if you have 3 bracket x? That means 3 multiplied by x, and that will give us 3x. Please take note of this. What if I'm multiplying a variable? In mathematics, we know variables are the x, y, z, the letters. If I multiply, say w multiplied by y, w bracket y, that will give us wy, or better still, and it can also be written as y, w, both are correct, okay? And if we have something like 5 bracket 2a, what does that mean? This will give us, it means 2a in 5 places. That's 2a plus 2a plus 5 places, and we know that will give us 10a, right? But let's say this is something I'm saying 5 multiplied by 2a, and that will give us 5 multiplied by 2, 10, then you have to put the a, that's 10a. Please don't forget this, very important. And if a variable is multiplying itself, it's going to be squared. So let's have another example. X multiplied by 2x. This is something I'm saying 2 multiplied by x and multiplied by another x, and that will give us 2x squared. When a variable is multiplying by itself, it is always squared. Okay, I will have to clean the board. We can have more examples. Please take note of this, and you can also pause this in the video and see, go through it before you continue. So I have to give more examples on this. Going through your textbook, page 104, exercise 11.1. I'll give you an example question, example 1b. Let's make b. 1b. 1b in exercise 11.1. And the question there is 5 bracket 2p plus, minus 4. Sorry about that. 2p minus 4. How do we expand this bracket? Expand the bracket means we multiply 5 by everything in the bracket. And we can see that we cannot take away 4 from 2p because they are not the same quantity, they are different. This one has a p, this one doesn't have any p. So what to do here, you multiply this 5 by p, by 2p, and that gives us 10p. The 5 multiply the 2, then you add the p. Then put the minus negative sign, negative. Then you multiply this 5 by 4. That will give us what? 20. So we have here 5 bracket 2p minus 4 will give us 10p minus 20. Is that clear? And another example, what if I have a negative sign outside? Negative 3 bracket x plus 2y. How do I expand this bracket? Mind you, this is negative 3. This is not just 3, it is negative 3, it's not the positive sign. So you are multiplying negative 3 by x, and that will give us negative 3 multiplied by x will give me negative 3x. Okay? Now I am multiplying negative 3 by positive 2y. This positive belongs to this 2. This positive sign belongs to this 2. It's together with this 2. So negative 3 multiplied by positive 2. You know, negative multiplied by positive is always negative. I believe you still remember that. And I can also give it to you. A positive multiplied by negative is always negative. Negative multiplied by positive sign is always negative. The negative multiplied by negative will give us a positive sign, and a positive multiplied by positive will give us a positive sign. The same thing goes for division. So remember all this. So negative 3 multiplied by positive 2y. So I multiply negative 3 by positive 2. Negative multiplied by positive, that will give me negative. And I can write 3 multiplied by 2, that's 6, and the y. So the answer becomes negative 3x, negative 6y. Is that okay? And the last example I'm going to give to you before you try question 1, 2, 3, and 4, A to D, is this. What if I have a negative sign, negative 5, and I have 2A, and I have negative 3. How do I solve this? How do I solve this? It's very easy. Now, like we did before, remember this negative 5. So negative 5 we're multiplying 2A, positive 2A. This is positive, although it's not written. But when there's no sign before a number, it is always positive. So negative 5 multiplied by 2, that is negative multiplied by positive 2, and that will have negative 10 at the A, because we are multiplying negative 5 by 2A. Now this is negative 3. You have to take note of something. Negative will multiply the negative sign, and that will give us positive. Negative multiplied by negative, positive. Then 5 multiplied by 3, and that will give us 15. So that is done. I've been able to expand this bracket. So what we've been doing since is how to expand bracket, expansion of brackets. Very easy. So boys, I need you to solve question number 1, question 2, and 3 and 4, A to D. Thank you so much.